First this evening, let's queer up gay culture. Westminster Kennel Club president Don Sturz explains why dogs are a gay's best friend. Like many queer individuals, Don Sturz has had a lifelong love affair with dogs. As a young boy grappling with his sexuality, Sturz found solace and self-worth in training his dogs for competition. Decades after his first appearance at the prestigious Westminster Kennel Club Dog Show, established in 1877, Sturz served as a Best in Show judge at the 2022 event, awarding the title to the first Bloodhound, Trumpet. Last year, he made history as the first openly gay president of the Westminster Kennel Club. A former educator and mental health expert, Sturz frequently speaks about the positive relationship between dogs and humans, emphasizing how dogs can bring joy and purpose to people's lives. He suggests this is particularly true for marginalized communities like LGBTQ+. Ahead of this year's Kennel Club Dog Show, which was held in May, Sturz shared insights on the LGBTQ+ community's unique bond with dogs and the valuable lessons we can learn from them. Speaking to The Advocate, Don Sturz shared his views on whether LGBTQ+ people are overly represented in the professional dog world or if it's just a stereotype. He said, quote, LGBTQ+ community is very represented in the sports of dogs. For a young gay guy growing up in a sport where some of the most highly regarded, most successful, most respected participants were individuals from the LGBTQ+ community, that representation was very significant for me, end quote. Being a pet lover myself, I've got to agree 100% with Sturz. I love this story, okay? You know, everybody at this table, we either have our dogs, we love our dogs, or, you know, or we've had pets in the past, you know? For LGBTQ+, a lot of people don't like kids. Okay. A lot of us don't want kids. And you know what? That's okay. That's okay. Like my whole life, I knew I didn't want to procreate. All right. I didn't bring one. I'm going to bring more crazy into the world. Right. But like dogs, you know, I got sober with a dog. I went through cancer with a dog. Right. At my lowest, darkest moments in time when I had contemplated suicide, I didn't, because I didn't think that my dog would be found. Okay. Wow. So I always say that my dog saved my freaking life. Nice. Yeah. You know, so what Sturz is saying is not anything that everybody at the table doesn't agree with, you know. That's Padme, and you know, she's 15 now. And you know, she saved my life, folks. You know, when I would drop and have seizures from not having enough alcohol or too little alcohol, I would wake up to her trying to lick my face, you know. You know, right now she bites people, and I let her, because I mean, she saved my life, you know. And I'm not alone in stories like that. So common in our community. Dogs are asshole whisperers, you know. And they know an asshole, and dogs know our deepest secrets, breakups to cancer to deaths. They know it all. They have our deepest secrets with them, and they carry them. Sometimes when I'm on vacation, I don't want to freaking come home, right? I just got back from Medellin. The only thing that brought me back were my dogs. Anybody else at the table?
Yeah, I love my dogs, and they're the only creatures that love me unconditionally, and no matter what, are going to want to snuggle with me and, you know, be excited when I get home. Yeah, maybe it's because I give them treats every time I get home, but you know, I think that, you know, like you, Faye, I went through some very, you know, traumatic experiences.
Very similar ones.
Yeah. And my dog was with me the whole time. For the first time in my life now, I have two dogs. So I have my Maya 7-year-old, who is nice and snuggly and settled down, and I have my puppy Morgan, who is about 9 months old, who's all over the place.
Who's running the house, right?
And I love them both.
And they're your babies.
They are my babies.
And they're your babies. I just don't think that life is fun without a dog. Like here at the Happening Out Television Studios, right? When I decided to do my show here, right? When I decided to do the Faye What Show here, I said, you know, I'm about dogs. My life is about dogs. I need a dog. And I was so blessed that, you know, our production and executive producers and everybody owns dogs. And they're like, oh, we're bringing our dog with them. You know, she'll be part of your show. Hell to the That's how I want to go to work, you know?
Absolutely.
I had a Frenchie once upon a time, but I lost it in the divorce. And it was the best thing that ever happened to me. He woke up, training him was a motherfucker. I swear the first 3 weeks was just that yapping. I hated him. But then after, he was like, he knew the routine. He caught on, and it was the best thing that happened for me.
Because you know that the training was to train the parent. Exactly. It's not really to train the pet ever.
Yeah.
Right.
Right?
To get his cues to use the bathroom when he's hungry. Good. Yeah, he did.
Bobby?
Being a the one thing that's better than being dog parent is being a dog uncle.
I love that!
It's like if you have like human nieces and nephews that you like, as a dog uncle, you just take them in, you feed them, you
Just
don't
dog sit.
the dog sit, you cuddle with them, and then
They go back.
They go back. You don't have to take care of the vet bills. You don't have to really feed them. And everything that come with.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that's true. I gotta give a quick shout out to my dog, I guess brother, Bentley, love you. Also my dog sister-in-law, Mia, I love you too.
Oh, I love that.
And
Say no to the dogs. I
my
love it,
late
right?
Like they know.
my late doggy brother-in-law, Brutus, love you so much, baby, miss you.
Oh, I love that. And folks out there, listen, if you're alone, you don't have to be alone, right? Look at me and gorgeous Jamal and Luna in bed. That's us usually snuggled up, right? I don't know who's cuter, Jamal or Luna. That's a hard one. But, so folks out there, if you're alone, right, you don't have to be alone, right? Most of these shelters offer fostering. And guess what? With fostering, like Bobby said, you don't pay the vet, you don't pay the food. All you have to do is give love. That's it. You can literally go to any animal shelter, right, and say, I've got a couple of weeks. Can you give me a dog for a month? I can take a dog for a couple of weeks. Whatever it is, you're giving them a break from where they're usually at. And it might help you too. Trust me. The little bit that you're giving, you're getting back so much more in return. A million times over. Trust me.
Right.